Hello there and welcome back to the channel. This is Nerd World, and today I'm returning to my favourite of all of my favourite sci-fi series, as well as area of that series, the mirror universe of Star Trek. And as you know from clicking on the title, this one is about Travis Mayweather, at least that is Sergeant Travis Mayweather, one of the Makos aboard the ISS Enterprise, NX-01 flagship of the Imperial Starfleet. Before we get started, please like, share, subscribe and comment down below, and tell me of another character from the mirror universe you'd like exploring. If not a character, then a thing, ship, planet, whatever. I'm willing to go into all of it. Love the mirror universe. With that said, let's get into talking about the lore of Travis Mayweather, who he was. And who he was pretty much the same as his Prime Universe counterpart. He was a human, or a Terran as they were more commonly known in that universe, born on Earth. Well, actually, it's believed he was actually born on Earth, probably wasn't a boomer. But that may be beta canon, so let's move on, as we don't concrete know anything about the early life of Sergeant Mayweather. What we do know is he was a member of the Mako team aboard the ISS Enterprise under the command of Malcolm Reed, who was the ship's armory officer. The vessel's commanding officer was Captain Jonathan Archer. No, it was not. It was Captain Maximilian Forrest, getting my universes confused there. And his second in command was Commander Jonathan Archer. Let's get it right here, shall we? He would help Archer betray Captain Forrest and take command of the ship. He would then promote him, in a sense, to being his personal bodyguard, with additional privileges that came with that, such as better food, his own quarters, and other privileges of a minor level. But basically, do this for me, you're better. He then helped Archer take the USS Defiant from the Tholians. When they realized that there was still someone aboard the Defiant sabotaging things, he was the one who interrogated, to put it mildly, to put it more substantially, tortured and beat the alien worker slaves aboard the Defiant that were there put there by the Tholians, until they got the answers they were looking for, and they found out that the slave master was a Gorn called Slar. Now, of course, they would attempt to capture this person. Reed would be severely injured, and Archer would hunt him down himself. With Reed being incapacitated after Slar was eliminated, Travis would assume the duties of Chief Armory Officer amongst the Makos and aboard the USS Defiant, which had now been commandeered by the crew of the ISS Enterprise, which had now been destroyed. He would man the ship's helm and tactical systems during their engagement with the Tholians, eliminating the Tholian ships. He would also be the one manning the weapon systems when they would engage the rebel fleet, destroying a Vulcan cruiser as well as various other alien ships. Secretly though, being a typical Terran, he had begun to become a consort of Ensign Sato, who herself was manipulating things from behind the scenes like the brilliant puppet master that she was, promising him very likely even more power, promotions and wealth if he was to work with her, because clearly Archer was mad and Travis could probably see it. Anyone could see Archer was a bad idea to become Emperor. Travis had no aspirations likely to be Emperor himself, at least not at this time. It probably was a bit above his pay grade, but he knew that if he got on the good side of the person who was going to be Emperor, his life would be sweet forever. Being the consort, bodyguard, or whatever of the future Empress did well for him, and he assisted her in poisoning Archer. Well, more accurately, allowing it to happen and not stopping it like a proper bodyguard should do. Et tu, Travis. Yeah? Then, while Archer was slowly losing consciousness on the floor, he would kiss Sato, making his true affiliations abundantly clear to all concerned. Where his life went from this point on isn't known. Whether Sato further betrayed him or kept whatever promises she had made isn't clear, and if there is any stories of it, please let me know in the comments, because I'm kind of interested, and I don't really know much of the beta canon on this guy, but I don't think there is much out there, to be honest, but nothing I've read anyway. And as you know, I don't really go into beta canon sources generally speaking, and most of the books of Star Trek and comics are considered beta canon. Now, other than that, what did you like about these episodes? Because these are two of my favourite episodes of Star Trek Enterprise in A Mirror Darkly Parts 1 and 2, where here are his only canonical appearances. By the way, if you can hear that in the background, that's my dog, who just seems to really want to disturb all of my videos today. What are you doing, dog? Ignoring me as well. Yeah, okay. Right. Where was I? Travis Mayweather. Here she comes. And there she goes. Guess she doesn't like this room. Camera shy. That's what it is. Wherever I was up to before, that's where we're up to. Travis Mayweather, Sergeant, Mako's Imperial Starfleet. Whether he was a hero of the Empire? No. Traitor? Likely, yes. Anyway, mercenary. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below if you made it all to the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.